208 AD, Cao Cao led his massive fleet on a campaign to conquer the southern territories, but opposing Wu forces in turn formed an alliance with Liu Bei and sent its own fleet under the command of Zhou Yu to Cherbi, where they would wait to greet Cao Cao with a daring strategy. Cao Cao's forces were already struggling to deal with the unfamiliar climate, and when the Allied forces unleashed their fire attack, they came apart easily. Cao Cao suffered the worst defeat of his life and fled Cherbi with a handful of men. But standing in Cao Cao's way were the elite troops of the Allied forces. Was this to be the end for the hero of chaos? In order to return to glory, Cao Cao must cheat fate and escape the battlefield alive. Alright, so here's the next legend scenario. Cao Cao scenario. He escaped from Cherbi, and the special rules, no bodyguards. So, let's do it. Alright, so the equipment, the weapon, as you know, we have the Wrath of Heaven at level 10. The items, it's been a while, but I'll show off exactly what I'm going to be using. The bodyguards, well, I can't have any, so we'll move on. The objectives, we have to reach the escape point to win. If I die, if the time runs out, we lose. Plain and simple. Unit info. For Cao Cao's forces, we have Cao Cao, which is me, Zheng Liao, Shu Zhu, and Cheng Yu. For the Allied forces, we have Gan Ning, Lu Meng, Huang Gai, Ling Tong, Zhang Fei, Guan Ping, and Zhou Song. Alright, let's do it. So, basically, just make a path to the end and get to the escape point. So, there is a unique item in this stage, and that's the Shadow Harness. And note, you're actually going to start off with very little health. So, anyways, here's what we have to do. We have, in order to get the Shadow Harness, which is the item that we have to get in this stage, we have to defeat the following 4 generals in order. Huang Gai, Ling Tong, Lu Meng, and Gan Ning. Just like Liu Bei's, but anyways, so that's what we have to do, and I believe there's also a 5-minute time limit, so you might want to defeat all 4 of them quickly. Alright, so we defeated Huang Gai and Ling Tong. So we gotta grab some health quickly. Alright, now we're head towards Gan Ning and Lu Meng. If for some odd reason I get challenged to a duel by Gan Ning, I will have to decline it just for the fact that I need to defeat these 4 in a particular order in order to get the Shadow Harness. In order to get the Shadow Harness in the original disc, well, please mind that last part. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do a double video or correct myself to edit myself in a way, but in order to get the Shadow Harness is basically what I said in the last part on how to get the Hex Mark. But in order to get the Hex Mark, all we have to do in that is not what I said with the Battle of Tong Gate. That's how you get the Shadow Harness. In order to get, and there's the item right there. In order to get the Shadow Harness was that you have to play the Battle of Tong Gate and make sure that Hansui does not surrender. And what I mean by that, as in do not complete the stage before Hansui has a chance to defect or not defect. You actually have to see Hansui defect. I mean, well, not defect in that case, and then the item will appear. In order to get the Hex Mark in the original disc, all you have to do is, well, first off, you have to play the Yellow Turban Fortress first in Musu mode. This is a Musu mode exclusive item, and this is under the Yellow Turban's Musu mode, mind ya. So, you have to play the Yellow Turban Fortress first in that first act, then play the campaign against Liu Bei. When you play the campaign against Liu Bei, you have to defeat both Zhao Yun and Guan Yu in under 2 minutes, and then once you do that, then you have to, well, you don't have to worry about that to an extent. You just gotta make sure you defeat those 2 in under 2 minutes, and then once you approach Liu Bei, make sure he has under 50% health, and then the item will appear. I'll probably correct myself in the video, and maybe if I actually can, I could probably do both this part and the last part, upload them on the same day, um, to make it up, kind of, if you want to call it that. But anyways, because no, I actually am recording these two particular parts, this and the last one, on the same day. So, anyways, so I think the only issue with this stage is dealing with Zhao Yun. Really? You gotta be kidding me. That was gonna finish him off. Okay, good.
A warrior's dead. I could not ask for more.
Alright, so Zhao Yun is down. I think the rest will be easy. Well, I'll say maybe Zhang Fei would be the only other difficult one. Because he will be blocking the escape point. However,
I am in your debt.
when you defeat Zhang Fei, Guan Yu will appear, and he'll be blocking another escape point that Cao Ren, who will eventually appear here, will create. He'll create an escape point, then Guan Yu will block it. But as you know, the story, when Cao Cao tries to escape from Chirby, he is blocked by Guan Yu, and Zhuge Liang pretty much ordered Guan Yu not to let Cao Cao get away. But as you all know, with that, Guan Yu let Cao Cao escape simply for the fact that he pretty much allowed Guan Yu to get away when he was in search for Liu Bei, when he knew the whereabouts of it, or via, if you want to call the particular battle, Guan Yu's escape. So anyways, and a bit of story on the romance of the Three Kingdoms. Three Kingdoms. He ordered Guan Yu not to do that, and if he did, he would order his execution. I mean, that's what I saw on one of the anime shows of it anyways. And then Liu Bei told Zhuge Liang not to, otherwise he would have to execute Liu Bei as well, since they had that sworn oath. Which, at the end, Zhuge Liang decided not to execute Guan Yu for the sake of that reason. Anyways, yeah, let's move on. I already grabbed the dim sum, so let's grab the Musum wine. I'm sorry, the Musum wine. We'll grab the dim sum, or whichever one. Damn, it's been a really long day. Anyways, here's the Shadow Harness right here.
The enemy is strong.
And dim sum's right here. Yep, that was Musum wine. Right. Anyways, so we will go and defeat Zhou Song and Zhang Fei, and we'll be set.
Leave your head with me.
Alright, Zhou Song is down. I could have sworn I saw a battle axe somewhere. Nope. He's down now.
Guan Yu, you intend to repay our Lord's kindness with bloodshed?
And there we go.
I never thought we would meet like this, Guan Yu. I last saw you ride off on red hare. And now the same steed has brought you here to impede my path. gold, Lord Cao Cao. Consider my debt to you paid in full.
And that's it right there. And he will have,
Enemy officer,
well, Guan Yu will retreat because of that.
Brothers, I messed up.
Yeah, I kind of stand corrected on that one. I defeated Zhang Fei and Cao Ren did not appear. I'm guessing I'm guessing you would have to stall for a set period of time because the escape point would be right here if Cao Ren appears. That was weird. Can I defeat him? Should I actually try? I wonder what happens if I actually try. Does he even drop anything? This is just me discovering stuff for the first time because I never got this opportunity. I guess I have nothing else better to do, so I'm going to try it out. Unless he blocks the attack. Oh, I got the weapon experience. Oh, he drops that, okay.
I have broken the oath. Forgive me.
So he would drop a +4. Good to know. Obviously I can't get it because it's on the other side of the gate, but I was really curious to see what was there. Yeah. Anyways, so that's another one that I just figured out, like, right now. Along with the escape point being over here, if you actually defeat Zhang Fei before you got a chance to defeat Cao Ren. And with all that said, that's a win. So that's another one down. Here's the Shadow Harness. Once again, I am standing corrected from the last part. In order to get this one on the original disc, if you have that, all you have to do is play the Battle of Tong Gate. If I'm not mistaken, you have to go through the Musa mode one time, then defeat both Pang Da and Ma Dai in order to get the stage. Then, once you do that, then you pretty much have to have Ma Chao unlocked at that point. But then you'll get the stage, and then you would have to make sure Hansui does not defect to Cao Cao. Not by the means of defeating the stage or completing the stage, but before Hansui gets a chance to defect or not defect, you actually have to see the dialogue of Hansui saying Ma Chao is like a son to him, and they really, and more of did he really think, as in Cao Cao, really think that he could be persuaded to defect? But once you see that, then the item will appear. I mistook that in the last part for the hex mark, as you already know. But I'll mention it here as well, possibly in the last part. That like I said, this is recorded on the same day. So, in order to get the hex mark on the original disc, all you have to do is play in Musa mode, the Yellow Turban Musa mode, play the Yellow Turban Fortress first in the first act, then in the second stage, make sure you play the campaign against Liu Bei. Once you do that, defeat both Zhao Yun and Guan Yu in under 2 minutes. Then when you approach Liu Bei, defeat him, well, not defeat him, but make sure he has less than 50% health, and you'll be set. But anyways, so with the Shadow Harness here, all you have to do is defeat Huang Gai, Ling Tong, Lu Meng, and Gan Ning in order. And if I'm not mistaken, you would have to do that in under 5 minutes, which we did. So anyways, enough of the ramble. We have a KO count of 247. A worthy opponent count is 9. We defeated everybody in the stage, including Guan Yu. When I did the test run of this stage, I didn't defeat Guan Yu, and Cao Ren actually appeared. But like I said before, I believe Cao Ren will appear if you don't defeat Zhang Fei, or if you keep Zhang Fei alive for a set period of time. If you see Cao Ren appear in the stage, he will create another escape point for you to go to, but then Guan Yu will immediately block it, and there was no need for you to defeat Zhang Fei at that point. But if you defeat Zhang Fei fast enough, then Guan Yu will appear right then and there. So, like I said, we learn something new every day. Anyways, our clear time is 9 minutes and 6 seconds, and we have a good 8,775 points. Not that it all matters, because Cao Cao's rank is at max. And there you go. The weapon experience doesn't matter because we have a level 10 weapon. The rank, we got an A, even better. Alright, not the max points that I want it to be, but that's fine. We'll save. And there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures featuring Dynasty Warriors 4. In some cases, Extreme Legends, but for me, it's still 4. And I'll see you in the next part where we'll go and complete another Legend scenario. So, peace out.